Let me introduce myself. Hi everyone, I'm Haiqa Baig. I'm currently a construction solicitor at Gardens in Leeds, and I've been a construction solicitor for almost 5 years now. I started off as a paralegal in construction and commercial property, and then I qualified in construction. And I've been at different firms, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So my day-to-day in construction varies. So I deal with both the contentious side and non-contentious. So some days, for example, I'm working solely on court disputes, litigation, adjudications. So it could be back-to-back client meetings or preparing documents like witness statements or even particulars of claim, statements of case to submit to the court. Alternatively, I could be working on non-contentious work. So I might be working on contract drafting or professional appointments or warranties or even DocuSigns if that, depending on when the project needs to be completed, I could be working on DocuSigns as well. So in terms of how many women I've come across in construction law from South Asian heritage, I only know of one other solicitor, and that's it. I'm yet to meet more solicitors from different backgrounds, but I'm hoping, even in the construction industry, I'm hoping more and more people do join. So breaking barriers and hopefully encouraging so many other people to join. So in terms of what we carry, I think one of the biggest achievements for me personally was to actually qualify under the age of 30. I think as a solicitor, but also of South Asian heritage. And I think credit does go to my trainee supervisors at the time who actually took a chance on me and gave me the opportunity to have a training contract in the first place. So they offered me a training contract. And if it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't be here in the first place. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity. And I think they saw my background, and rather than dismissing it, they actually tried to understand it and tried to encourage me to go and achieve greater and better things. So I'm really grateful for that, and that's something I'm going to carry and hopefully pass on to future generations to come. In terms of other people who might have shaped my career, I'd say a lot of it is people have come before me. So like you guys, I think you've paved the way to open the doors for people of my generation, and it's a cycle that continues. But I think in terms of other inspirations, I definitely say my mum's a really big inspiration. Although she's not a solicitor, but I think her encouraging me, and likewise my sister. So me and my sister, there's a 5 year age gap, but she is my best friend, and I think there have been times where when you're struggling in terms of studying and you think, can I actually do this? And her words of encouragement, she's very inspirational. She inspires me a lot. So I'm very grateful for that. So another person who's been very inspirational in my journey to becoming a solicitor is actually my dad, because when I was getting job opportunities and when I was interviewing, I interviewed throughout the UK and my dad drove me there. So we went to his places as far as London. And despite, him being tired and busy with work, he'd always take the time out to make sure he could take me to the interviews. And he always encouraged me to basically go and chase my dreams of becoming a lawyer. In terms of whether I think me being in the position I am would open up doors for other women of my background, I think definitely yes. I'd encourage as many people to join, whether it's going into the construction industry or just being a solicitor in construction law. I think there aren't that many of us. And even women to begin with, I think that's a big stepping stone itself. So I definitely encourage as many people to, to basically investigate or research more into construction law. My legacy and what I want people to know me by is hopefully whenever anyone's come across me, they've had a positive interaction with me. I think more than, me being a solicitor, I want them to think, okay, we might have encountered various difficult people in life, but you've shown us that there are so good people who exist in this world. So for me, I think that it's giving back as much as we can and inspiring the next generations to come. That is very, very close and personal to me, I'd say.